Welcome all of you here once again in another session. That should be the fifth one in this series of sentence improvement and phrase replacement, and the first one this week. I repeat, we've been discussing topic-wise questions here on error detection, sentence improvement, voice narration, fillers, RC close test, parajumbles, and vocabulary also. Here is one on sentence improvement, phrase replacement. Here we go. You have a look at all these. Mark your answers. I will explain all at once. The highlighted part is clearly mentioned. You can pick the most appropriate improvement and mark your answer accordingly. Waiting for your responses. Waiting for your responses. Welcome, hey dear. I'm back in 30 seconds only. You keep an answer and I'll explain. 30 seconds only. So done. Let's discuss. The adjective or the phrase, I should say, bent follows the fixed preposition on. He's bent on, he's determined to do this. Once she's bent on doing something, no one can stop her. If you bent on doing something, you do that, you can't stop. You won't stop. So bent on, the very first thing. And on is a preposition. Prepositions take ing. Each one of them, the subject is singular, for which the verb must not be plural, must be singular. Was the only singular verb available. No were, have, or were. You dream of doing something. Another fixed preposition if somebody is not aware of this, and these are from SSC's PYQs, the common ones I'm explaining today, we are discussing today. You dream of doing something. Always. That's good. She was smiling, positive, but contrast. Looking pleased. If you are smiling, if you look pleased, they belong to the same community, they are in the same way, no contrast in between, so that's fine. But the conjunction, I probably couldn't highlight the conjunction, excuse me. It should have been here. She was smiling, but looking pleased. But is not appropriate there. Nope. Conjunction. No adverb. So is an adverb. Smiling so. Nope. But no. Just one conjunction which matches the tone. She's beautiful. She's intelligent. She's beautiful and intelligent. She's beautiful. Rude. She's beautiful but rude. Only one of these books, the subject is singular once again, and for a singular subject we have an SES to the main verb. Belongs. This book, you can't say one of the book. Impossible. These cannot take a singular noun. Improvement must be there. Chilies have a strong taste. Once again, the singular subject or the antecedent of the relative pronoun, which is singular, must take a singular verb, and a singular verb takes an SES. Which tingle? Impossible. Who? For taste. Who is used for human beings? Improvement must be there. That tingles. He turned a deaf ear. The idiom they have asked in sentence improvement. The idiom they have asked in sentence improvement, turn a deaf ear to someone's advice. And advices doesn't exist in English because that's an uncountable noun. Advices doesn't exist. Preposition is wrong. To the advice, okay. No other preposition. Advices doesn't exist. Doubts, if any, we go ahead. Although they are twins, they are completely different. That's not a comparative degree adjective, so it will take the comparative degree conjunction then. Different from, all of us know. In English, we have 5 words which end in CE as a noun form, SC as a verb form. Practice, practice. Advise, advise. License, license. Devise, devise. Prophecy, I said this and it happened to say something first. Predict something. Prophesy, the pronunciation, CY, SY. So can you advise? Models take a V1. CE is the noun variation and that is also transitive in nature. So can you advise me? Transitive. Models don't take an ing. I think she would be much more happier. Happier itself is comparative. You can't put double comparatives. Much as an adverb can modify a comparative degree adjective. Much happier, much better. You'll be in trouble if you don't obey too. That's another transitive verb. Drop the preposition. If you don't obey my orders. Hey, respect your elders, obey what they say. Another transitive one. That's impressive. Presence of mind. She was so tall to reach. So is not paired with to. Two, but two is not followed by for. So is followed by that. But that takes a complete sentence after this. And we don't have a sentence. The top shelf. Reach the top shelf. It should be here in my opinion. It should be here. So tall to. She's tall enough. 2 plus V1. Another one which takes an infinitive. That takes a complete sentence that we don't have. For needs ing. So too is not the correct pairing. She is tall enough to reach the top shelf. You'll have to pay verb, heavy adjective. Verbs are not modified by adjectives. Adverbs do. You will have to be paying. Why should I change the tone of the author? Simple correction will work. 2 plus V2, impossible, and adjectives don't modify verbs. She ran out of her house from frightening. That's good. By frightening, from fright. The phrase is in fright, in fear. Fright is noun from which we get the verb form frighten. In fright. Feeling a sudden, sharp shock of fear. Okay, in fright. Done. Doubts, if any, moving ahead. show this, let me inform you of yes, I'll tell you in the end, Freedom Fest 60% off on subscriptions, but quite more important than that, I wanted to show you at your own convenience whenever you feel free, can opt for SSC Super Practice Kit, in which you get 1000 plus tests for beginners, for the advanced students, all subjects, quant, reasoning, English, GA and computers also, and the topic wise tests also. For example, if you talk about English, we have grammar, noun, pronoun, adjective, verbs, adverbs, etc. We have vocabulary, antonyms, synonyms, one words, idioms, etc. We have comprehension part, RC, close test, parajumbles, and then the mixed practice, and not just straight one test for each topic. For example, if I pick noun or pronoun, level 1, level 2, level 3, PYQs, speed improvement and revision. So 7-stage, 7-step to help you practice at your own convenience. Whenever you feel free, just go through this. SSC Super Practice Kit. I can't recollect where that's an assertive sentence. You can't put the auxiliary before the subject. That has to be assertive. I can't remember where V2 there. I left assertive. You will participate in the marathon, won't you? Question tags are made from the auxiliary with an apostrophe T, and that's will plus not becomes want, subject the same, no improvement. Whoa, that's impressive. Accord as a verb takes with, let me mark the answer first, accord with. By the way, the noun form according takes to, according to him, you know this, while the noun form accordance takes with, in accordance with, or according to. I repeat, according to or in accordance with. Accord for, no, it doesn't exist. I wish. When you say I wish, you regret for something that should have happened in the past. I wish I were taller. I wish I were the richest man on the earth. I wish I knew how to play the guitar, but I don't. She came home to meet is a verb. Verbs take objects, not the subjective case, objective case. Mine is a pronoun. Family is a noun. We should place adjectives. My family, not mine family. Myself, no, she's the subject. Can't be myself. Me and my family. I should have highlighted till this point. I'm sure you remember words or verbs like enjoy, avail, absent, pride, exert, apply. They reconcile, they usually take the reflexive pronoun. Try to avail yourself of every opportunity that comes your way. You are the subject, you are the object, the reflexive pronoun needed. Avail yourself of. Of is also the fixed preposition. A hole is in my pocket. We don't frame sentences this way. We have improvement. We put the temporary subject. There is a boy waiting for you. There is a fan which is not working. There is a city. There is a hole in my pocket. Let's have at least one more. That was 21, heading on to 22, 23. Let me write 24, 25. Thank you. Done from your side. Let's finish things from my side. I'll accept the responsibility while shows a duration of time. While I was dancing, while I was working out, while he was talking to me, while a time comes and a time when that specific time comes, I'll take the responsibility. When the time comes, when and that specific time. There was an argument about if, that's impressive. We show uncertainty with the conjunctions if and whether. But the difference is if is not used with the preposition preceding. I'm sure you haven't witnessed any sentence with if with a preposition coming before that. On if you help me, at if you go there, about if you talk about this. About if we shall move, impossible. About whether. If is not used with a preposition coming before that. Not only, but also, you better know, not only cold, but also damp. Many a person, that's correct, many, with the indefinite article a taking the singular noun, thereafter the singular verb, is unable to. Cope, not the problems with, cope with the problems, cope with, not cope up with. Coping with the problems, the only option. I've been working with children before. No. You mentioned perfect continuous tense with a adverb of time, since and for. I've been working with children for last 10 years, 15 years, since 2013. But the sentence mentions before the adverb. I think we have met before. I have heard this before. I think I have said that, you have said that before. It takes the perfect tense for the adverb before. So I have worked. And she are impossible, but don't say she is, because have to show possession is not allowed in the progressive sense. It doesn't show any continuity. She's having two brothers. Yes, I'm having lunch, calling you in 15 minutes. That's possible. Having lunch. Having dinner, that's possible, but she's having brothers, no progressive sense. I have a pen. She has two brothers and three sisters. Done. Thanks a lot for your presence. Finishing things now. Bye bye. Take care. Be safe. If you are new here, would love to see you. Kindly inform the others about the classes. And yes, 2-3 notifications to finish with. The SSC Super Practice Kit. Practice at your own convenience whenever you feel free at home. In the test section, each and every test available at Oliveboard has the sectional timing, so do make use of that, because SSC has introduced sectional timing. Attempt as many tests as you want. And the Freedom Fest, the last day today. Welcome at Oliveboard. SSC Lite, Elite, Super Elite or SSC Plus Railways Elite subscription, if you wish to have, mentions everything, what's included, what's not. We suggest the Super Elite one, which includes everything in the SSC stream. For CGL, CHSL, CPU, MTS and other SSC exams, 2000 plus tests, mocks, PYQs, past live tests and all. Batches for tier 1, for tier 2, the running ones, the upcoming ones, and everything in the SSC stream. Batches in Hinglish, English, Tamil, Telugu medium also, everything. Can opt for 60% off using the code IDAY, 60% off. And if you are preparing for SSC and railway examinations together, can opt for SSC plus Railways Super Elite. Rakhi. Ji haan. Okay. It includes everything in the SSC stream, everything in the railway stream. Thank you. See you the very next day. Thanks a lot, everyone. See you.